Katsuki Bakuga. Is it Bakuga? Yes, Katsuki Bakuga. Bakuga. Or Kachan. So many names for one character. Pick one! So guys, welcome back to My Hero Academia. This is episode 3. I'm very excited for this, guys. I am loving this show so far. Think about reacting to some more anime. I've got to be honest. And say I'm really enjoying it. So if there's any anime you think I'd like, let me know. Yes. However, this is My Hero Academia. This is episode 3. I didn't look at what this episode was called, foolishly. So let's just do a bit of recap. I love a bit of recap. Thank you for your comments. I have read them. I think I read like the first 900 views comments, because that's usually before all the spoilers come in, and after, before, like, you know, all the good people are there. So yeah, my loyals, the loyal people. I didn't mean to. Oh, this is that peace. It's peace. It's peace in America. That's what I meant. Peace. I don't know. So yeah, this last episode was really great. It was really good. It had such an emotional scene at the end, but we'll talk about that in a minute. It began where we left off at episode 1 with basically, I liked how the episode mirrored each other, like the beginning and the end of that episode. Like the beginning, they were on a rooftop, and I liked how, even though so high up, they were on such a low moment, but on the ground, so low down, they were on such a high moment. I love the sort of characterizations of that, and it really worked well for me. All Might going through his transformation was perhaps one of the most hilarious moments I've ever seen. Just because I just love how Izuku just like screams his fucking head off. It's so brilliant. It's like, ah! It was so good. And I saw someone's comment about me writing nonchalantly did not seem pleased. Well, he didn't, did he? It was like, yeah, you know. It was just like, what the fuck? It was brilliant. I actually wrote, was not pleased with All Might's transformation. Katsuki, which thank you for the correction on his name. I wrote down here, he seems to have some issues with Izuku, and yes, he definitely does. Like, I don't know, it's more like, I don't see it as him hating Izuku. I feel like he's trying to show, he's trying to prove that he's better than Izuku. Do you know what I mean? Like when he wouldn't even accept the thank you at the end of the episode and stuff. It's like he's really trying to just be like, I'm better than you. You don't get to tell me that, and you don't get to be better than me or save me because I'm better. I can do this on my own. I don't need you anymore. You know. So yeah, that's very interesting sort of form about if I could speak. Very interesting take on his character. I am, however, nervous to see where that goes, whether they'll become fully blown rivals or whether they will become lovers, as I hope. Although you have told me not to get on the ship boat yet because there's so many ships coming up and I need to be prepared for all of them, so I'm ready. Don't you worry. This is Ship Central. I hope to fill this book by the time I'm done. I'm trying to do like a page an episode. So that's a lot of notes, I know. So All Might bleeds from the mouth, which we learned a lot more about. He had a big fight that no one knew about, or not many people know about, he said. And it fucked up his left side. It really messed up his respiratory system and everything. So he's like, his quirk is a posture, so he's like he's holding his breath and he's breathing in, and obviously it's not that, but you know what I mean. That's the kind of, like, when you puff up your chest and you like that, you can't hold it forever, but you can hold it for quite a while. And his has obviously been damaged because of the damage, the injury he received to his left abdomen sort of side area. Yeah, so that was very interesting, and I think another thing about that is the fact that you see this character sort of stood before Izuku, very mighty, very strong, but he's bleeding, and Izuku's not, and it shows that just because you're all powerful, you're almighty, doesn't mean that you don't have flaws or weaknesses, and I liked that sort of variation on the theme there. It's also another variation on Never Meet Your Hero. Although, that turned out to be wrong, because in the end, it was a very much Meet Your Hero. Or could you say, Meet Your Hero Academia? No, okay, cool. But it really deflated Izuku at the beginning now, where he's like, you can't be a hero, you can't be, you know, he was walking through the streets, his head was down, he wasn't even bothered about the monster attack, but subconsciously he went to it anyway, which I think is a great layer for the character, because it shows that he's really, it doesn't matter how much he sort of like goes, oh, I can't believe he said that to me, or, you know, stuff like that. It shows that this character actually is like, oh no, it's in my bones, it's in my blood. I've got to do this, you know. I've got to be out there, and I've got to save people, and well, try to save people, and I've got to just get up and do it. Yeah. Death Arms. Now I wrote Death Arms is interesting. Death Arms seems to be an interesting character, definitely the most prominent one so far of all the sort of heroes who have been saving the city in and out. Along with Groot, whose name I still don't remember, and you will kill me for calling him Groot eventually, I know, so I'm going to have to learn his name eventually at some point, but we don't really know him yet, so give me a break. Although to be fair, may I just say, comment section, you've been lovely so far, and I've absolutely loved it. Won't last, trust me, my comment sections never do, but you might surprise me. There are some fandoms who have nicer comment sections than the others. I'm not going to point out any. Very nice comment section, actually. Angel. Nope, not Angel. Ruby. And she's got a lovely comment section as well. Angel's comment section can be a bit odd sometimes. But everyone's lovely, usually. So Izuku was like really heartbroken. To see Katsuki sort of being attacked. So he like ran in there and he tried to kick ass. I mean, he blinded it for a good second. He was like, ah, my eye. And he managed to like claw at Katsuki and just really try and get in there. But it didn't work. But I like that dynamic because it also brought us with the confrontation at the end where he's like, I don't need you. You don't need to save me. I was doing it fine on my own. Like one of those people, and you're just like, oh, just be grateful, you ungrateful little shit. But I also understood him and I understand why he did that as well, because he wants to be a hero. He doesn't want to be saved, like, especially by someone without any quirks. So it was interesting. It was very interesting, that, yeah. And then of course you had the "you too can also be a hero" speech, which was beautiful, guys. It really was beautiful, and I think it's going to be a very interesting dynamic moving forward between All Might and Izuku, because I like the mutual respect between them. You know, it's sort of a very cool parallel to see someone so strong, like at the very beginning, like I say, like someone so strong bleeding from us, but it's also a very cool parallel to see someone so strong respecting someone who doesn't have a quirk, and is just an ordinary human, and I think that's going to be an interesting dynamic moving forward. I will shut up talking now. This is My Hero Academia. Are you ready? I'm ready for note-taking nonchalantly. I hope my note-taking isn't too distracting, guys, because I'm trying to stick to the rules of reacting to My Hero Academia, like, you know, the double time talking, editing video kind of thing. So, but that's not your problem, that's mine. Here we go. This is My Hero Academia. I hope you enjoy it. I will. Let's go! You too.
Young man, you too can become a hero.
So sick. That is such a... Aww.
Sorry, kid. It's not gonna happen.
I needed someone to tell me that. And then, the person I admire most in this world did. Honestly, part of me never thought I'd hear those words.
Aww, well you did, kiddo.
I deem you worthy of my power. My quirk is yours to inherit.
What? Huh? I'll be writing that down.
Listen well, young man. This is your choice. Do you want to accept my awesome power or not?
Would you stop bleeding over the child, please?
About?
It's weird.
What is this?
There are a couple things you should know about my abilities.
Okay.
Journalists always guess my quirk is super strength or some kind of...
Hold on, this is a lot to process.
Yeah.
It's true that there's a lot of debate as to what your quirk actually is. Nobody's
wow.
ever figured it out. It's one of the world's greatest mysteries. People are constantly talking about it online.
2 billion?
Well, the idea of passing on a quirk or inheriting it just doesn't make any sense to me. I've never heard anything like that before. Powers are supposed to be unique to each individual. I mean, since the first superpowers, no one's ever been able to just give someone else their
Calm
power
down.
like a present.
Calm down. Izuku, calm down. Oh wow, we are in.
Sounds like you're overthinking this whole inheriting thing.
Yeah.
Stop nerding out! You'll have to adjust your reality and accept this new truth. I can transfer my quirk to someone else. And that's just one facet of my secret abilities. And then, I watched you jump into action as the rest of us stood idly by.
He
You
did
may
jump
just be
into
a
action.
quirkless fanboy, but you tried to save that kid. You acted like a hero. Seriously, you gotta stop crying so much if you want my quirk. Hurricane of pure force. An unprepared body can't fully inherit it. Your arms and legs would shoot off if you tried to.
Oh shit!
Okay, so this whole trash thing is really some kind of
And
hardcore
awful.
gym workout. And you're my trainer.
You got it. But there's another reason, too.
Okay.
I did a little online research yesterday. Turns out this part of the beach used to be beautiful, but it's been a total mess for the last few years.
That's right. Because of the ocean currents, anything that... Do I have right?
Exactly.
Just like that, I began
Are we getting a
10 months of
montage?
absolute hell.
I fucking love. I'm gonna have to write it down. Montage.
Come on, put your back into it, Midoriya. Let's not
I love a montage. That's my
Using
talking
different
about,
muscle
boy.
groups depending on the size and shape of the trash
I
I'm
need to do
hauling.
this.
Let's
Says
go,
he drinks
let's
his Diet
go.
Coke.
The clock is ticking and 10 months will be over before you know it. Don't you?
Attention to the type of work I'm doing on the beach every day. I could
Kid.
start sneaking in extra workouts and lifting weights on my own. I
Bro,
suppose.
Izuku.
That would help me focus my workouts.
Izuku, we go. Through.
I'll have to cut back on the hours of sleep. But independent training could help me catch up a little bit more. Excellent.
Hey, Midoriya!
Ha. Jeez.
I know you had a run-in with a villain, but pull yourself together, kid. If you really want to get into UA, you might actually have to know something.
Oh, right. I've got to study, too.
You hear him?
He's not gonna use that yet. Jeez. Hey, you're doing it though! I love a good training montage, guys. I really do. I wonder what you were doing then. Weights in school. I don't need to write anything else. I've got training montage. Love it. Also, I wrote teachers hit kids in this world, which is so fucking rude. Okay.
Pro in the world. So I'll
Damn.
keep on trying until I've got what it takes to do that.
Uh-oh.
I want people to see my fearless smile and feel safe. And be just like you.
He's not giving up though, is he? He's really not.
Gotta
Look at
hand it
him.
to the kid. He's given
He's-
a lot of thought to the future.
He's...
That fighting spirit's what I like about you, fanboy. It serves you well. I do get your concerns. That said, now's not the time to go and rush progress. Fear not, I can get you back on track. Leave it to this old man to adjust your plan.
You're not an old man.
Oh, I love the laugh. The laugh's the best thing.
And suddenly,
Seriously,
it
we're
was the
cheering me up.
morning of the exam.
Holy shit! Time jump.
And so, I held out my weak, quirkless hands and grabbed the future.
Eat this.
Huh?
To inherit my power, you've got to swallow some of my DNA. That's how it works.
This isn't exactly how I imagined it.
Come on, there's no time. You'll be late for the exam. Eat, eat, eat.
You're a tough
Thanks
kid.
to All Might, I'm actually going to be a hero.
Yeah, you are. Oh shit.
Or I'll just die.
Face plant. Huh?
Are you okay?
He's gonna fall flat on his face. And who might you be?
I stopped you with my quirk. I'm sorry I didn't ask first. But I figured you wouldn't mind me catching you.
Who are you?
Isn't this all like way nerve-wracking?
Who is she?
Well, guess I'll see you inside.
Name?
Bye.
Net for the no. What's the point of me taking notes if you don't tell me when?
Holy whoa, I just talked to a girl! I listen to his radio show every day of the week. He's so crazy nuts that all the UA teachers are heroes.
Nah.
Your application says today you rockin' boys and girls will be out there conducting 10-minute mock battles in super hip urban settings. Gird your loins, my friends. After I drop the mic here, you'll head to your specified battle center. Sound good? Okay.
Oh, you two are so partnered together.
There's splitting us up so we can't work with any of our friends.
Yeah, you're right. Our examinee numbers are one after the other, but we're assigned to different battle centers.
Get your eyes off my card.
Distracting the rest of us.
All right. Examinee number 7111. Thanks for calling in with your request.
Yeah.
The fourth villain type is worth 0 points. That guy's just an obstacle we'll be throwing in your way. There's one in every battle center. Think of it as a hurdle you should try to avoid. It's not that it can't be beaten, but there's kinda no point. I recommend my listeners try to ignore it and focus on the ones top of the chart.
Ooh,
Thank
why?
you very much.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I think monster number 4 is an asshole like that guy.
Oh, I get it. You ready to go beyond?
I'm ready, motherfucker.
Let's
Sorry,
hear
I'm way
applause
too
all
invested in
around.
this, you know.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Hope you practice hitting
Can we
more
watch
than
it
just
now?
once.
Okay, we might have time. Yes, yes.
I will become a hero,
You will.
just like I always dreamed.
Yeah.
I won't let myself down.
No. More importantly, don't let me down. Because I'm writing these notes. You've let me down. I can't believe that's the end. Wait, it seems like there's so much more to come. No, it's okay. I think it looks like... No, there's nothing else. I'm so sad. Oh, but I wanted it to be something else. Damn it. Well, guys, that was a very good episode, may I just say, of My Hero Academia. That was really good. I wrote a page and a half of notes, so we can be here for a while. So if you were just here for the reaction, bye-bye. If you're here for the talking afterwards, hello. Does anyone actually stay for the talking afterwards? Let me know. Let me know if you're actually here, because I hope you are. I love you all. I really do. Sorry guys, let me just do this very quickly and then we will get to talking. I just want to see if this is done. Oh baby, I love the way every day, son of a gun. Okay. That was really good. I've got to be honest and say that was really good. I really enjoyed that. There was a lot of different kind of feelings I got from that episode. Some I weren't expecting, some I was. Let's start from the very beginning. It gave us sort of like an overview of All Might in this episode, which I appreciated because it's nice to always learn more information about him and sort of get to know him better. But seeing it, like how crime has decreased around the world, how he has his own products, like All Might Curry, All Might Chips, I just was like, that's so fucking cool. That not only are superheroes like you see in the Avengers, like, but he's got his own brand, he's got his own, like, make, he's got his own model. I wonder if he gets any money for that, just, like, out of curiosity, I'm just saying. Where there's a deal, there's a steal. Which is not a saying at all. Then the big shock thing came with Izuku could inherit his power. I was thinking, like, maybe, like, he touches his forehead and then, like, magic just flows through him, whatever, I don't know. And me and Izuku both had the same reaction of, what the fuck? Excuse me? Like the Gina Linetti, excuse me? Kind of thing. But it was just very weird because it was like, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I didn't realise that that's where this show was going, like he was eventually going to become All Might, you know, Izuku. I don't know if he is now in the show, I have no idea. But I think that's very cool, to be honest. But his quirk is inherited, and it's called One for All. So what I gather is it started off as one person's ability that they learnt to pass on and pass on and pass on throughout the ages, however long it's been. I'm guessing it's been a good couple of 100 to 300, 400 years with all the powers and everything. But I'm not 100% sure on the timeline. I don't have any information about that at the moment. But basically, I mean, if you want to tell me, if that's not a spoiler, you can tell me how long it's been since the quirks first began. I know they started in Ching Chang City, because I wrote that in my page or notes. I've got that right, haven't I? Ching Chang City, yeah. But I don't know where, when they originated. If it was a city, it might not be hundreds of years ago, but it's definitely been a while, because he said since records began, and you don't say that if it was like 12 years ago, do you? So yeah, and he was like, you need, you know, it's the All-Might, and it grows, so his power doesn't just take one power, it takes multiple people's powers and multiple people's strengths, and it destroys their weaknesses, and it, you know, he was obviously a very lanky guy, he became super buff, and when he uses his power, and I think that's just very clever and very cool. He's been training Izuku, and he's, you know, he said, we're going to need to train you because otherwise your body would rip apart. And then they did the cool thing where they showed his body ripping apart, which, FYI, you don't get in many shows I react to. And it was different. I'll be honest, I wasn't quite prepared for that, but I really did love it all the same. So he needs to get ripped so that he can inherit the power, so that he can go to the UA, pass the test, and become a superhero. So he gets ripped, he does it, he has training montage! Love a training montage, guys, because training montages means lots of fun, and we love fun, yes sir. But it was so cool to see all that sort of, the amount of effort he's putting into trying to win. And he got ripped right, that's what I need to look up. Izuku age. 14. Oh no, chapter 3, 15. Nope. He is not swell or buff, he is cute and adorable, and that is as far as we can go. No, it was just like there was like Shaggy was ripped and said, whoa, okay, that's very different. Okay, that's weird. But no, in all seriousness, you know, he gets ripped through his training montage, and he really puts in a lot of effort, and he trains, and he kicks all the ass. He's still not strong enough, though, and I think that's a little bit more mental. Like, he hasn't said it, but I feel like there's going to come like a mental aspect where he's not strong enough mentally to take it on at the moment, because while there's nothing wrong with crying, the kid breaks down into tears quite a lot. But at 15, you're gonna, your hormones are fucking everywhere. So anyway, he is training to the point where he's just getting absolutely lost in his mind and his training and everything. His teacher hits him, which FYI, don't do if you're a teacher. Don't hit kids unless they say like it's okay. And then like, oh, bang! I mean, I can understand why you'd want to hit kids, but don't do it. And despite doing the American Dream plan, he does overwork himself because he does too much. He doesn't stick to the plan, he tries to do more than he's meant to, and it fucks him up. However, he showed great resolve in that moment, where he's like, you've done too much, and he just grabs. You can see, I love the art, because you see the veins in his hands and everything, and as he pulls himself up, he's like, no! I am gonna do this! And he's like, there is a fire in there that we haven't seen before, really. We've definitely seen the passion, but we've never seen the fire that goes along with the passion. And I think it's taken him to be pushed to his absolute limit for us to actually see that, which is so cool, because it's even in 3 chapters we've got character progression, and I love it so much. That is what all shows should strive for. From the off-start, you want character progression as it goes along. It doesn't have to be quick, but it has to stick with their personality, so I absolutely love that. So yeah, he got buff, he got really ripped, and he was told he was ready to inherit a little bit of power. Then the weird bit came, because he was like, you have to eat my hair. Don't know if you've ever eaten hair. Have you ever actually, has anyone actually successfully swallowed hair? Because it's always in your mouth, I found. Like, if you ever get hair in your mouth, it's like, and you take like 5 hours trying to get it out, but you can never swallow the fucking thing. So I don't know how you eat hair. Like, do you like, just like roll it into a ball, you know, throw it in the back of your mouth, or what do you do? Dip it in some sauce, or no. But anyway, he ate his hair. He doesn't know what his quirk is yet. Now, is it a temporary quirk, or is it a permanent quirk? Does he just keep amassing quirks, or do they fade after time? That's one I actually want to know. So let me know. So anyway, he's walking to the UA, and Katsuki comes past and basically yells at him, but does nothing more. He doesn't threaten him or with violence or anything. Not till later on in the statement where he says, I'd love to kick your ass, but he's like, yeah. And Izuku's like, he was already scared, so he's definitely, I mean, we've seen him be mean, like, when he told him to kill himself, but he's definitely, he's definitely been through some shit with this kid. And obviously, if you're instantly scared of someone when you see them, you've been through some shit. So I think that's a very interesting play there that the actor and the characters sort of did with that, because you really get the sense that this character is struggling, to be honest, with what he's going through and everything that's going on. This is Katsuki, and he's struggling, wanting to be a hero, while Izuku's struggling to be a hero and to sort of become someone he's not perhaps comfortable with being, a much more confident person, as seen when he's saved by the mysterious girl who has some kind of levitation ability, because he was floating in midair and then she put him down. So can she make things levitate? I don't quite know yet, but that seems like it's going to be a really cool quirk, and I can't wait to see more of her. I hope we do. She is in the title sequence, so I'm hoping that she plays a prominent part. Will you shut up was the best fucking line, and probably what you're all saying right now. By Katsuki. It was so fucking good, and I just put next to him, still a dick. So monster number 4, let's talk about this, because fucking DJ Nightmares was talking about this, and he was like, monster number 4 is no points. I think monster number 4 is massive points. I think it's the secret villain. I think it's the one you have to kick the ass. I might be totally wrong, it wouldn't be the first time I've been totally wrong, but I just get the feeling that they're not being honest, and they're actually hiding something about monster number 4, and I can't wait to see what that is. I wrote test time Izuku, you can do this. Yes, I believe he can actually do this, and I think he will succeed. I think there'll be some issues along the way, and some problems, but I can't wait to see what happens next. Also, who was that guy who stood up and started lecturing everyone? Fuck off. I don't come to school to be taught things. Thank you so much for watching anyway. I love you all. I have been Torchwood Boy, you've been awesome, and this has been My Hero Academia Season 1, Episode 3. What was it called? Muscle something. Hang on, I'll look it up. It was called Muscle something. My Hero Academia. Wait for it. My Hero Academia 11003. Roaring Muscles, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. I have been Torchwood Boy, you've been awesome, and this has been My Hero Academia. Bye bye. I will see you next week. Come back.